When my grandfather passed away, he left me a modest but beautiful piece of land with a small home nestled in a quiet neighborhood. I hadn't been there in years. Life, work, and distance kept me away. But when I finally returned to claim my inheritance, I had no idea I was walking straight into a battlefield, run by a woman I'd soon come to know as Karen. Within hours of arriving, I was met by a sharply dressed woman storming up to my porch, clipboard in hand. No greeting, just accusations. You can't park there. That paint color violates HOA rules, and you need to submit a residency request before moving in. I was stunned. She didn't ask who I was, just assumed I didn't belong. When I calmly told her I was the new property owner and this was my grandfather's home, she scoffed. Well, things have changed. We run a tight ship now. I soon learned she was the self-appointed president of the HOA. Controlling, loud, and used to getting her way. She fined people for leaving garbage bins out 10 minutes too long, and even tried to tell folks what flowers they could plant. My grandfather never mentioned this chaos, but here's where it gets good. As I sorted through the paperwork and property details, I found something shocking. Karen didn't actually own her home. She rented it. And guess who owned the land beneath it? Me. Turns out, my grandfather had quietly bought a few plots in the neighborhood over the years, including the land her home sat on. She paid rent to a property management company, which I now controlled. I didn't evict her. I'm not cruel. But I did call a meeting. In front of the HOA board, I introduced myself formally as the new landowner of several lots. Karen turned pale. Suddenly, the fines stopped. The bossy emails ceased. And HOA, Karen became very, very quiet. Now every time she walks past my home, she gives a tight smile and a polite nod. Amazing what a shift in power can do. They say karma takes time, but sometimes she shows up with a deed in hand.